Hey there everyone, Captain John here, and today we're at San Francisco heading to Delaware. Of all places that we visit, we're heading to Delaware today. And we're here at San Francisco Airport, ready to catch our United flight, so that's what we're doing today, United. But first, let's grab some coffee and check out this robot that gives us some coffee. It always creates quite a line. I like cold coffees. Let's do a cold drink. Let's do an iced mocha. Iced mocha. Checkout $6.95. Place order. Please enter your first name and last initial. Let's do John C for Captain John. Tap our card. Approved. Also order at a little kiosk, that white little station there to the right. Makes everything. So we go, iced coffee. Pretty dang good. Not bad, Mr. Robot. So the genius part of that is not only do you not need employees, which some of the fast food here in California is doing that as well. They have a lot of robotics doing their fast food stuff, but it is, like I said, 4 o'clock in the morning. Nothing's open except for Mr. Robotics there, or whatever the name of that is, Cafe X, whatever that is. Yeah, not bad. Cheaper than Starbucks usually too. Not too bad. Tastes great. Anyways, so we're heading to our United flight, the F-17. Here we go. So, Jetson's walkway. If you've never been to a modern airport, they have these walkways, but they're super slow. So if you want to stand and let it take you, fine, but I prefer to walk. You're gonna get all these things, you better walk, because I usually get upset if people stand on these things. Just to make you move faster, not to stand here and have to take your time. Nothing is open at all, and I'm super early. Looks like that's maybe my plane out there, that United plane, if you can see that. Yeah, super early, but I guess that's the dad in me. Got to get somewhere super early, don't want to be late. My flight doesn't leave until 5:55 a.m. and it's 4:11. So definitely early, but you never know, especially coming to an international airport like San Francisco. There we are, right there. That's where we're going. That's our gate F-17. Let's see here. There we go. Chicago. That's where we're going. Chicago today. 5:55 a.m. Estimated departure 6:45. Oh my gosh. Almost an hour to sit on the plane before you even take off. But I'm pretty sure that's our plane right there. Alright, so it looks like this Farley's is open. Farley's Bar and Cafe. Let's see what they got to offer us. Good morning. Can I get a breakfast bagel?
You want with egg and bacon?
Sure. Please.
Anything else?
I think that's good.
You don't want something to drink?
No, not right now.
16.4.
$20 for a bagel. $20 for a breakfast bagel. Alright, let's see what a $20 egg sandwich looks like. Alright, so after a $20 freaking bagel sandwich, definitely not worth 20 bucks, but my belly's full. So I just gotta wait about another 45 minutes to get on this plane, and it still doesn't look that there's a lot of people here. Here's the airline crew. Looks like they have to get their credentials scanned just like us before we go on. We gotta get our boarding pass scanned. There's our pilot, co-pilot, and looks like our flight attendants.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
You're
Good
welcome.
morning.
Good morning.
I'm back there, but it looks like it's full already.
Yeah, yeah, they were fine.
Get this one.
Yeah. Well, if you don't want to take it with you.
I'll take it. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, very soon.
Once again, folks, welcome aboard Flight 2654 with service over to Chicago. Again, this is a completely full flight, so we do ask for your assistance in keeping those smaller items, such as jackets, backpacks, and purses, as they can go underneath the seat in front of you. There's an icon in the overhead bin that does show you how the larger lower should be stowed. That is going to be on inside wheels first, so that we can accommodate as many bags as possible aboard.
Good morning, folks on the flight deck. Welcome aboard United 2654 over to Chicago this morning. We're happy to have you, and thanks so much for joining us. My name's Laney and Sister Oscar. Then back to Ray and Corey. and TG are going to be taking great care of you. They're here primarily for your safety. The 3 of United specified attendants do ask that you please give them your undivided attention.
Okay, so we're about 11 minutes into this video, and I have to say so far I'm pretty impressed with United. Super friendly crew, and everything is very smooth all around. And their technology here behind the seats are pretty good. You know, their tablets on the back of the seats are pretty much just like your phone. Very quick response. You can zoom in, kind of look at where we're going on the map. With a ton of different features, and anything you want to know is basically right there at the right at your fingertips, so that's pretty cool. So I'm trying to zoom in to see where, if I can find a specific spot in Washington, D.C., like the White House, which is right there. Just kind of like your Google Maps. You can just kind of zoom in anywhere in the world, and that's basically what this is. You can go anywhere, even though it's outside of your destination, you can kind of play with it and go in there. Most airlines don't offer this, or at least not the ones I've been on. A lot of them are very similar, and some of them have this, or they don't have it at all, or it's very old technology. This is a fairly new one. Not the best I've seen, but it's pretty good. Like you see here, it's global, so you can pretty much scan anywhere in the world and kind of zoom in. As you can see up there on the top, from San Francisco to our first look over there in Chicago, it gives you the time of arrival, things like that. Very good information to have. And we are about to head in. We're going over one of the Great Lakes there. As you can see there, beautiful shot of that lake, and we're going to circle around and land in there. As you can see right there, there's a plane racing us for the landing zone. Racing in, and there's the beach line right there heading into Chicago. Look at those clouds, isn't that pretty? All these planes are racing for the airport. They have a couple of runways, just like San Francisco. They have 2 where you can land, 2 to take off simultaneously, so you can land 2 planes at a time and take off 2 at a time. It's pretty interesting. So as we were coming in for a landing, you could tell we're about to land, and all of a sudden we started climbing again. It's kind of hard to tell here in the video, but yeah, you could tell we were descending. All of a sudden you could hear the engines kind of pick up a little, and we were starting to accelerate it again and going back up. You kind of see the mist coming off the wings there. We're going back up instead of going down. As you can see, we're flying over the airport now. Right there is the airport. Instead of going in for the landing, we kind of went up again. So I don't know what happened. They didn't announce it to us, but we were supposed to be landing right now, and we were delayed a good 20 minutes or so. So here we are swinging back around to come in for the landing. So I don't know if we were not supposed to land yet, pilot was paying attention, or if there was a plane in the way, or something happened obviously, and well, we had to come back and go over again.
Goodbye, friend. Thanks for flying with us.
All right, thank you. So because our plane landed late, we were in a hurry to get to our next plane to go on to Delaware. We had about 10 minutes to get across this entire Chicago airport from where we docked and where I need to go to my next plane. So that's why I kind of had to speed up the video here, and as you can see, I am kind of walking fast, even though it's sped up, because I don't want to be late for that next plane. I have about 10, maybe 15 minutes to get to my next plane, and it's quite a distance to walk there. And as you can see, it's a very busy airport. Chicago is one of the busiest airports in the entire world, so there's a ton of people there. And yeah, it was too bad the gates were next to each other for my connecting flight. Again, we were landing about 20 minutes late, so I was like really in a hurry to get to this plane. Did not want to miss it because there was really no other planes leaving later this day, so that means I would have to go get a hotel and I'd be a little delayed. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to do that. So anyways, I get there, finally get there, and I'm like, look at all these people waiting for all these other planes, and finally, I made it just in time.
Exit okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay, hang on one second.
All right, so walking down this long catwalk, yeah, they want to make sure you're okay sitting in the aisle seat, or not the aisle seat, the window aisle seat, because you don't want to be able to help people.
How are we doing today?
Emergency. Gotta let the stewardess on her phone while she's saying hi to me. I'm sure she's on a business phone, not her personal phone, but it's still kind of unprofessional. So anyways, this is definitely not too much of a crowded flight. I didn't show in the previous flight, but yeah, I was kind of squished in. At least I got the window seat. I usually get window or aisle. Try to avoid the middle as much as possible. As you can see in this one, yep, plenty of leg room because I'm in the window seat, which is why I chose it. It's also raining, a little bit of a storm coming in, as you'll see later. There's more of a storm hitting us. But anyways, yeah, plenty of leg room here. Kind of outdated equipment there as far as the air and the lights, but I'm not complaining. Even the back of the seats don't have the navigation or a touch screen or anything really. But this is the shorter of the flights, so I'm not complaining too much. See that plane over there to the right? Well, we're waiting for him to move so we can move. That's what the pilot was saying over the intercom there. So we finally got out of there after that delay, but now you see all these planes that were ahead of us. There's a little line of planes there, so we're kind of sitting here waiting to go. All these planes are in line. There's our runway and their runway, and there's also a ton of planes behind us and behind them. So basically, it's a traffic jam for airplanes. Everyone's waiting their turn to get on to the actual takeoff area. Look at all those planes kind of waiting. There's the line of planes that were behind us. This is definitely the longest delay I've ever had, really anywhere. While sitting on the plane, I guess. I mean, I've been delayed, but nothing like this. So anyways, here we are getting ready to take off. Finally following our turn after such a delay.
Unfortunately, on our way off the runway, the aircraft has had a maintenance issue that's arisen. We're stopped here on the taxiway. Fast seatbelt signs off. Don't going to move out the cabin. As soon as I get a word from maintenance on what we're going to do, I'll give you an update. Thank you.
Runway pulled over to the right, while planes are going over to our left, going by us, and we're stuck. So they brought us some snacks and some water, since for the inconvenience. But we're still kind of sitting here, like 15 minutes later, just kind of waiting for a maintenance guy to come out to us. And finally, they came out and fixed whatever had to be fixed. But no, that's not what happened. They said there's something wrong with the plane. We had to go back and switch planes. So definitely a much larger delay now. Alright, round 2. Have to get off the plane, go back in. Thankfully, they said our plane was okay. Still on our phone. They said our plane was okay. We just had to get back on, so we literally went back to the same seats where we were, exact same plane. And we're like, oh my gosh, we hope there's no issues with this plane. Take 2. Let's see if we can take off this time. So we're about 2 hours This is a very beautiful view. Maybe it was worth the wait and worth the delay because with the sun setting and hitting those clouds, look at that. Very beautiful. You can see there's some storm clouds about to take over our plane there. That's what happens there.